Miguel, are you with us?
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Miguel.
Miguel, you have 5 minutes for your presentation, okay?
Thank you. Today we remember the missing and indigenous women here in Toronto. I am speaking from Takaranto Island Gardens. As an indigenous man from Peru, I don't support colonial systems of oppression. My name is Miguel Avila Velarde. I'm indigenous from Peru and Quechua. I'm a father and I have 3 children, all of them born here in Turtle Island. This is my first appearance at a community meeting of the city of Hamilton. I am one of the participants that attended the rally outside City Hall on August 2021 because apparently it was voted down the request from the community to remove statues of hate and genocide. So it was followed by an action because it calls for an action due to the nature of the findings of 215 children in the city of Kamloops, BC. I read the recommendations today, and I want to say I support honoring our roots and other stakeholders who are recommending changes. The plaque that is supposed to go at Gore Park is a great idea to educate the public, but I'm against to any proposal to erect again the statue of Sir General MacDonald. Estimates count that across Turtle Island, 10,028 graves have been found. I can't believe that this is happening in 2022. We need to move forward with the recommendations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, specifically those recommendations that goes to municipalities such as Hamilton. Imagine if the City of Toronto has a request from the former university, now known as Toronto Metropolitan University, to re-erect the statue of Sir Egerton Ryerson. That will call for his resignation. And I think that also will happen if City Council of Hamilton decides to re-erect the statue of Sir John Macdonald. I hope it's not that direction, but rather than to make amendments from the past as we move forward as a country, honoring the memories of these children's graves and also the murdered indigenous women. As an indigenous man from Peru, I'm in solidarity with my cousins, specifically those who live around the city of Hamilton, 6 Nations. So, as I said before, I was one of the participants on the action on August 2021. I would like to request that the city of Hamilton consider these recommendations made by honoring our roots, and it's also from another group called Speakers of Truth. I think both have delivered great recommendations to this committee. Hopefully they will be approved at City Council of Hamilton. So also I want to recommend that statues that are in the report, I think there are 4 locations or 3. Why don't we consider putting them in some museum so people can remember the past, the good things of the past, but also remembering also what happened in truth, because Canadians were not educated as to what has happened since Confederation, how the trimming of indigenous peoples happened during the residential school systems. So moving forward, it's also good to recommend that the education department teaches the kids about the past and not to be offended by what happened, but in moving forward, change our perspective, our views of who are the indigenous people of this country. How many minutes I have left? Hello?
10 seconds.
10 seconds, I'm close to finish. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak at this committee and look forward to any questions that you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate you appearing before our committee today. Councilors, are there any questions of this delegate? Seeing none, Miguel, thank you for your time today. You can follow on us on YouTube to see the remaining part of the meeting. Thank you again, sir.
You're welcome.
Now moving on to our next delegate, Lyndon George of the Hamilton Anti-Racism Resource Center. I'd like to call upon Lyndon, respecting the landmark.